back, everyone. So let's continue with our conversations with the amazing speech-language pathologists we have here as our speakers. Okay, so can you tell me more about what kind of swallow concerns do patients come across with when they come to speech and swallow therapists?
So a lot of times people first discover that they have difficulty swallowing. Relatives or family members may feel like they are choking sometimes when they're eating and drinking. They may cough immediately after. They may also not be able to finish meals like they used to. It may take them longer to finish the meal, may not be able to finish the meal because it's taking them so long. Those are all concerns. The patient might need to be referred for swallowing assessment by a speech-language pathologist.
So what is the duration of FEES?
I think the duration of FEES is going to depend on the patient primarily and the foods that are presented to the patient. The whole test should only take 10 or 15 minutes. So depending on how much food that you provide the patient and then how well they do during the test will determine the test. It's truly no longer than 20.
20 minutes?
Yes.
Okay. And what other assessments do patients with a swallow disorder might need apart from FEES?
Well, certainly FEES is where we're looking at it with an endoscope. But sometimes we need to have an X-ray study. We need to look, do a similar test, but we can see a few more things that we couldn't see with FEES with what we call a video fluoroscopic swallow study or modified barium swallow study we can look at. And then there's some other procedures that gastroenterologists would use if they wanted to look down further to see if we had problems. They might put an endoscope in here. There's also something called manometry where they look at the pressure. So there are a number of tests and other radiological tests that can look to see from here all the way down where the problem may be in swallow.
Mm-hmm. So does FEES have an edge over those assessments?
Not necessarily. So modified barium swallows and FEES are both considered the gold standard, right? In this day and time, we look at them, they're looking at things differently,
right,
but they provide similar information. So the good thing about FEES is that it's portable. The patients don't have to go down to radiology. They don't have to be taken anywhere. If the patient doesn't get out of the bed or they cannot sit up straight, then this FEES equipment allows the clinician to test them right there, just the way they are, so that it's a true indication, which doesn't always happen when you have to have a modified barium swallow. They have to sit straight up. They're given foreign foods, not necessarily what they eat every day.
So how are the instructions in FEES different from that of modified barium swallow?
Not different.
Mm-hmm.
The only difference is usually since you're using X-rays with modified barium swallow studies, there is a limit on how much time. With FEES, there's not really an upper limit on time. So the instructions, you may have to shorten what you do with patients with modifieds, but that's just so you're not exposing them to as much X-ray.
So a lot of patients, I'd say, are when they see an endoscope, they tend to be very confused or they're scared. What do you guys have to say about it? Is it a painful procedure?
There may be a little bit of discomfort for some, for others not. I think it's a little more the idea that's more kind of a little. It's just what doctors would do, But actually, as far as being too uncomfortable, it's not. I know we have been scoped probably since we've been here about 300 times, and we still have noses, and none of us are crying with pain. So yes, there is a little slight discomfort for some people, but otherwise others not, and they tolerate the procedure really quite well.
Okay. So just give me a few comments for your team, the team working with you in the US. Can you tell me a little more about your team?
Well, we are from...
Is it just the three of you?
Okay. Our company name is SA Swallowing Services. We're based out of Nashville, Tennessee. John and I are co-owners of this company, so we opened it together. And we have a team of actually 8. So we have a full clinical side to this company. These clinicians, such as Matt, actually go and visit patients at nursing facilities in the state of Tennessee, which is where we're from. And then we have a full education side, which is what we're doing here. We travel around the United States and apparently the world to come teach other clinicians how to do what we do.
And any comments about the team here in Pakistan?
Well, we've had a great stay here. We will have trained about 40 people here in Pakistan. Mm-hmm. What we have found is these speech pathologists that have come here have been very receptive. They want to learn. They want to learn this procedure, and they want to carry it back to where they work, many of them in hospitals, so that they can provide this new care, this new approach to care. And, we tried to end our session today, and they didn't want to leave. So they were, no, let's do some more. Let's learn some more. And so we really had to stop and send them home because we wanted to stop too. But they have been very enthusiastic. They have been really wanting to learn, and it's been a real pleasant experience for us to be here.
Likewise. So thank you very much for enlightening us with fees and coming here to Pakistan and Ziauddin University, and Dr. Ziauddin Hospital, and teaching us. And it was a great opportunity, and it was lovely meeting you all, and I'd say I'll miss you guys.
Thank you very much.
And
thank you for the invitation.
Yeah.
It's such an honor to be invited anywhere, but especially around the world, to be able to train other speech pathologists to do what we do. It's been an honor to be here.
So I would like to thank my guest speakers for sharing their precious time with us today. And your training goes a long, long way, and it will definitely benefit a large number of patients across Pakistan and different countries. So we look forward to interact with you in future, and thank you so much. Where is fees accessible in Pakistan? Fees की सहूलत College of Speech Language and Hearing Sciences और Ziauddin Hospital में फराहम की जाती है. अब उन सब लोगों को, उन तमाम लोगों को जिनको खाने पीने निगलने में कोई भी तकलीफ होती है, जिनके वज़न घट रहा हो या फिर खांसी आए खाना खाते या पानी पीते हुए, उनके साथ हम फीस कर सकते हैं. इसी के साथ हमें इजाज़त दीजिए. अल्लाह हाफ़िज़.